AATH Humor Conference. It's Olivia Vo and Katie Mack. Hello! We have just newly graduated from Humor Academy Level 1, and we are about to embark on year 2, exploring project ideas. We're going to go behind the scenes of our conference today to get some project ideas from previous cohort members, Humor Academy students. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. I'm going to follow Katie around. Here's Katie. Oh, that's our registration table. Katie, what are you most excited about?
Well, there's so many awesome presentations in here with so many great ideas to help a wide variety of things. I mean, Alzheimer's, there's music in here, there's little eyes. um, Great ideas. I'm anxious to see them all and get some ideas going for myself.
And you know what's so special with this year's conference? We have such an international presence. We have students all over from Indonesia, Philippines, and Japan. So first up, let's go to the Japan table. You ready?
Yep.
Let's go see our friend Miyuki. Hey, Miyuki! You're live. We want to hear all about your project, Positive Living with Love, Joy, and Laughter.
Thank you. I am working on the positive habits. Okay. One of the things I did was 12 monthly postcards for loved ones. So this is January, February, March, April, and it goes up to December. And so that you can if you have somebody that you love, you can send one card each month to let them know that you care with a little nice word.
And these are hand drawn, hand illustrated. We see an example close up?
Okay, well, actually, how about this?
This one. Okay, show it to the camera. Okay. Yay! Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, it's reading backwards. Okay, that one says every small step counts. Miyuki has a fun grab bag. You want to shuffle this bag so we can see what's inside? So check this out. She has made these origami packets with little hidden love notes. And so we get to open one up. I'm going to shuffle it in. Yeah, so shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Let's see here. This is a good one. This one says, this is much harder holding one hand. This is a very long one. So this one says here, I sense that you're a busy bee. How did you know, Miyuki?
I see you're intuitive, so you picked the one that you needed.
I sense that you're a busy bee, always buzzing around and staying active. But being the busy bees need to take breaks and recharge their batteries. Remember that taking breaks throughout your day can actually increase your productivity and prevent burnout. Wise words, Miyuki. Thank you so much for this awesome project that you have here.
Thank you very much.
Super creative, tying in culture and tying in some Japanese elements with your project, with the humor project.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you for visiting.
So what is your favorite humor philosophy?
Humor philosophy? Oh, that's a tough question. Right away. I don't know. I'll think about it until next time.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
All right. We have some visitors. This
How are
is
you?
JP.
Hello, how are you? How are you,
JP's all the way
everyone?
from Philippines. And this is Kembo from Japan. What is your favorite part of the conference so far?
So everything, actually, they're perfect. They're designed perfectly for all of us here. So it caters kids up to adults, so you can just enjoy and yeah.
And we discovered that JP has a hidden talent for drawing. So drawing cards of everyone.
Wow.
What? Hidden talent discovered here at AATH.
Maybe.
And Kenbo, what's it to be here?
So they're so stimulating to get the idea, to be humor, like no, to be like a happy, yeah, by humor, yeah. So I'm gonna, I'm happy like that.
Make sure to join next year's conference.
Yeah.
Yes, make sure you join. And you're both in level one. Level
Yes,
one.
level one.
Yes, so they're just at the beginning of their foundational learning about humor. Excellent.
Yay.
All right, let's go see if we can visit another table. Oh, here's a familiar face. Let's see if we recognize Amy Stanley. We are live
Oh, it's good to see you.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and your table.
Yes.
All
All
right.
day.
All-
Until 5:30. I have our books under the table.
Nice, but we
Yeah.
need to get them out and sign them.
I did.
The
Well, one
stories,
of them.
the stories of us. Is that the one you have
Yeah, I
out?
got both of them.
Yay!
Wait, but you weren't in
I'm
WoW.
like
Are
in
you in
WoW.
WoW? You're in
I'm
WoW.
in
Oh, yes,
WoW.
of course. Yes, I got both of them. They're under the table.
So, what has year two been like for you in developing your project?
Yeah, it's been really interesting, up close and personal. It's fascinating to incorporate something new into something you've been doing for a long time. So I am trying to, and more intentionally and purposefully use music. I mean, humor in my work as a therapist. Teach today at AATH, and it was
The breakout session leader.
don't stop to ask. I need to learn the words of the song. Break out. Hey.
And plus, Amy is now in the official AATH ukulele band.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
they delivered an encore performance last night.
We're really something. Actually, what's his name? You were just talking to him. Should be in it. JP.
JP.
Yes.
He's going to be joining the ukulele band.
He's really good.
Oh my gosh. We've gone
Good.
international.
Yeah.
Or,
International. Yay.
I love it. I love how you fit in your music background.
I'm very tired. I'm a little tired.
Well, you're so wired up from the
I
speaking.
am wired, yeah.
And we're getting such an adrenaline rush seeing all our friends in person.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Come on. Come next time.
Come next time.
Denver.
Oh, yeah, we'll be in
April 22nd.
Denver. Yes. 2024 is in Denver.
Huh.
You have to come. Excellent. Well, thanks, Amy, for checking in with
Bye.
us.
See you later. You look great, by the way. Wonderful. Nice. Bye.
All right, let's see. Let's go over to this table. All right, giving crisis the finger. Is this your project?
It's my project.
Welcome.
Hi, where are we?
We're live.
We're live
streaming.
We're live streaming.
We're
To
live
where?
streaming to
Hi.
the universe.
Hello, universe. So mysterious. Yes, we're giving crisis the finger.
So, how did you come up with this?
It's all based on a family story. Many years ago, my one of my cousins was teasing the other cousin, and he got sick of it, so he went, and they all laughed. They're like, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm giving you the finger." So every family event, when somebody was driving away from a cookout, a wedding, even a funeral, we would give the family salute and give them the finger. Fast forward to this year, my mom fell and had broken her hip, and she's all suited up, ready to go into surgery because she had all this internal bleeding. And we're signing all the paperwork. It's very emotional. And all of a sudden, we look over and we're like, "Bye, Mom," and she just goes, and they wheel her away, and we all died laughing. It was great. So that's why I changed from this project to this project, because it was too much. So it's too much to do this other fun and research-driven, complicated, but kind of like, it feels so obviously, but it's so wordy because it's so complex. To this one about just what happens when, if the brain is in cognitive decline, what is it that still allows someone to use a joke that is appropriate to the people, where they can appreciate humor in that fashion, even though when they're in a state of crisis, and not used as a coping mechanism either. But how does that rise to the top? So that's my question.
So this is more of like an open-ended question, not necessarily any answers. So that's why I opened it up for conversation.
No, it's a great conversation starter, and I love how it's sort of like a spin-off of that inside joke, like the family inside joke, and like the mom giving the finger, the salute.
Right. And she's so like, she would never actually give us the actual finger. So it's great that we just, so whenever crisis gets you down, you just give it the finger.
Something about just laughing and staring at it square in the face.
Yes, exactly. Like, you're not going to get me. I got this. I'm number one.
You are indeed. Excellent. Well, thank you, Allison, for checking in with us.
Thank you.
What an incredible project.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Bye, universe.
Okay. So this is totally an experiment. I've not gone live streaming before at a conference, and so I'm figuring things out as I maneuver my way through here. And here is the lovely artist Kyle Edgel. Let's see if we can catch her in person. So trying to navigate my computer. Oh, there's Kyle. Okay, there's Kyle.
Olivia, I think Nandi's is going to end up being one of my favorites, so she might kick your caricature off the top.
What?
Want to see it in process?
OMG, look at this. Mandy, we can't show it to Mandy, but
Yeah, no.
look at that. Wow.
So I got to. I still can't decide whether to make your nose bigger than your mouth.
We'll have to go to the caricature wall and determine who has the best caricature of all.
And the little jiggle you see in the line is the caffeine.
Hi,
So
this is Olivia's crew. How y'all doing?
So Nandi, I love the way you introduce yourself, and there's something to be said about the namesake. And you really step into your namesake,
Which name?
Nandi.
Nandi. Joy is happy, sad is a sweet one, and strong-willed, and a woman of high esteem. I love it.
I love that for you too. She is a laughter warrior.
Yes, I am. Y'all see my shirt, Laughter Warrior. She's
And it's
powerful.
blinged out.
I do love my bling.
Kyle, hope you're getting all the bling in there too.
You are psychic.
I love this woman. She's powerful, y'all. I'm telling you, you might want her on your team. Hire her for money. Yes.
Before someone else does, yes. Take a number. But yeah, Nandi is my partner in crime. She is in, well, now level 2.
Now we're level 2. Level 2 together.
We're in level 2. It just began at this year's conference, and we've been just brainstorming ideas nonstop about what this year could look like for us.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited about learning about our passion, how to obtain a passion, what does your passion look like, and how to use it. I'm excited about that.
Likewise. And she's been studying Spanish because of her upcoming trip to Ecuador. So how do you say laughter in Spanish?
I don't even know how to say that. Chista.
Okay.
Chista. We learned the number.
Chista.
Ready for the black and white reveal.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Black and white reveal.
Now you might want to have it on your face. You transition. So come over here.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to do, take a picture of it and then just follow it as I turn it around.
Okay, so
this is to her face.
So this is Kyle's and so far.
Of Nandi.
Gotta hold it up higher, maybe. There you go. Okay, so there's the black and white reveal. Okay. And as we turn it. And it's not even in color yet.
I know. Just wait till I put your
That's a reaction.
Yes, y'all got that fresh feel right here.
Obasa-san, you need to get in line. Get in line, Obasa-san. Here's our Knox Peace Fellow, Obasa-san, also level 2, Humor Academy. I love your presentation today.
Thank you.
Yeah, about the transformation through laughter and peace. Excellent. What do you have in your hand, Obasa-san?
I got some hats here. To the like,
Hearts! All over the hearts.
join the music thing.
There we go. Yes. Two hearts.
Two heads. Two heads that beat at once.
Awesome. All right, let's see. Where else can I go now? We're going to go this way, making our way around. Let's talk to Bonita.
I was just look. That's an RV's group. Hey, hello, hello.
This is Bonita Joy. She is a professional ventriloquist and also in my speaking mastermind with RV Robinson. Yay!
Yay! And Benita Joy brings up her camera.
Bonita, you have been coming to AATH for a long time. You know? No?
No, it's my
You're second year then.
my first time in person.
Your first time in person.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have figured that you've been here forever. I see you all the time with Humor Zoomers and AATH and
You've got my middle name there and your name tag, Joy.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. I had heard about AATH from someone in the National Speakers Association when I was in the Speakers Academy. She said, I think you would like it. It's been interesting because like they're one of the lectures, look at me, a speaker, and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. It's late in the afternoon. Anyway, the topic about is humor is, what was it? Therapeutic humor versus humor that is therapeutic.
Mm.
And to me, that is sort of a parsing of words. And I just believe humor is therapeutic, whether you call it therapeutic humor. I mean, if it has a positive impact and somebody has an inner smile or an outer smile or a giggle or a laugh, to me, that's therapeutic humor. And I don't need a bunch of academic definitions of it. It's more of a lived and felt experience.
Indeed. And I love because you were part of the talent showcase. Yes,
Uh-huh.
she got up on stage during the I Dig Talent Showcase. And I loved how you set it up that, you know, there may be times when we can't say something, and so we'll use it. We'll say it through a puppet.
Everybody needs their own puppet, right? To say the truth when they're too scared to do it. And the human is.
Indeed. So good to see you, Bonita.
Yeah, what are we doing? Who are we talking to?
We're talking to just the live community. We're live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn.
Oh, hello, hello.
I'm just giving them behind the scenes look at what's going on at AATH and why they should come here next year.
It's an interesting, it's an interesting group of people who like to have fun, and it ranges academic professors who profess about humor to practitioners like award-winning Nancy Norton, who's a stand-up comedian.
She runs a comedy podcast. Yeah, trauma and comedy. Yes, podcast.
Comedy. 'Cause
Comedy.
a lot of comedians have had their own trauma, and humor is a way of dealing with it. I mean, I've actually met a lot of kind of unhappy comedians in my life. I think of a guy I met in Chicago once, and he was a little on the depressed side, but he was into comedy, and that was a way of doing it. I mean, you think about Robin Williams. It's like, it's an interesting combination, and just seeing somebody's persona on stage doesn't tell you everything that goes on in their life.
Exactly. Thank you for sharing that today, Bonita.
I love your art classes, your various versions of them.
Thank you. So let's see who else we can find to talk to. Hold on one second.
All righty.
All right. Let's see if we got any comments coming through. Oh, Patricia says, Patricia, she says, leave it to the ventriloquist to speak of an inner smile.
Oh, I have one little puppet.
We have a puppet for you, Patricia. Hang on. Thank you so much for tuning in to watching. It's a little bit into, and so we're just testing the scenes here. One moment. While Bonita is getting her puppet. I'm trying to get my tripod. Let's see. I left my tripod somewhere. I gotta go find it. Allison, have you seen my tripod? It was this long. I did have it in my hand. Yeah. And then, are you ready? I want to interview you next.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Okay. We're gonna have to do the whole thing all over again. So next up here, we've got Karen Lang, and she's gonna be talking about review of blood pressure and laughter research and laughter at work. So how did you come up with this? Like, how are you measuring blood pressure?
So I did a literature review on what research was already out there, and we found the researchers found that there is a significant reduction in blood pressure with laughter therapy modality. So that is what I wrote about in my paper. And then I also did a survey for folks on how they brought more levity into the workplace, because the workplace is someplace that we have a lot of stress and that can impact our blood pressure. And so those were all written up in my paper. And that's how I did my level 2 Humor Academy.
Okay, so level 2 is a whole new ball game. I just started 2, so what can I expect? About embarking on research and doing literature reviews.
You don't have to. I like research, so that's why I did. I like reading research, so that's why I did that. You'll find you and what you want to do, and yeah, everybody has different projects there, and it's really exciting to see what people are doing with the research and with bringing more humor and laughter and levity into life.
And then I know you do a lot of stuff with workplaces. So what is sort of like the entry way in? Like, how do you approach someone in the workplace? Like, you have this laughter session that you want to introduce.
Yeah, oh, that's a really good one. I right now am an administrator in a university, and so I just bring it into how I do my job and how I interact with people. And I think just finding people that want to bring more levity into the workplace, you'd be able to kind of have that entry level into doing some workshops that way. And I know people really want, I know at least at the university I work at, just the well-being, people's well-being is really an impact right now, or they want to really focus on that for engagement and helping people just enjoy their jobs again, because it's been a little stressful these days.
Helping people enjoy their jobs again.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
it's I think many universities and many companies are looking at this, and so I think this is a great time to get into it.
Wonderful. And from one laughter professional to another, what is your favorite laughter exercise?
My favorite laughter exercise is the cell phone. So, how are you?
Hey!
Oh, good to talk with you.
I love hearing your voice.
Love it. You're awesome.
Thank you for chatting with us, Karen. Okay, let's see. We have Bonita with her puppet. Let's see. Go find her again. And still on the look for my tripod. Have you guys seen my tripod? I think I had the silver one earlier here today.
I would love it. I'm learning.
I didn't bring it over? Okay. Oh, it's in color. Let's see this. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Nandi in color.
I love it. I
It's
love
Nandi in
it.
color. Does that look here? You hold it up.
Oh, okay. Yay.
Survey says, oh my gosh. It's like you leaping off the page. That's
It
so
is.
you.
I love it. You're doing such a great job. I love
That's so cool.
Yeah, let me go hang it on the wall.
All right, let's see. All right, let's sit down and talk to Noreen. Noreen here. Oh my gosh, she is amazing. She has everything at her fingertips. We don't even have to go searching online for articles because she has printed them out for us right here. Amazing, right? So, fun fact: 300 words is all people can read these days. Noreen, talk to us about year 2, your project.
So I wrote 5 articles based for web publishing, and then we turned them into cards for reading at the conference. And it's 5 fun facts in a flash. It's called the Laughter Lightning Round. You can learn about smiling, why smiling is important. You can find out why there's something diabolical going on when you look in a baby's eyes. You can find the way to make something that's not so funny today, your tomorrow's funny story, and how to laugh for the health of it. All in 3 Fs.
Okay, is there something diabolical about baby's laughter? We need to know.
Okay, so when you hold a baby and you look in the baby's eyes, and even if you're laughing or not, your brain waves start to sync together. And this is because the baby wants to be bonded to you because they want to be fed, they want to eat, taken care of. And so as your brain waves sync, you might think, well, I'm the adult, I'm teaching the baby. No, that's not what's happening. The baby is actually exercising mind control over you. That's the diabolical secret to baby laughter.
Patricia, thank you so much for tuning in. And she is saying that is so intriguing. Yes, we got a live commenter. The things you can learn about syncing brain waves of the baby. This is fantastic work, Maureen. Thank you.
Thank you. The day I read that article, I had to go and then look it all up, all over everywhere to find the actual research. And when I found it, I said, that's it. That's my hook.
Okay, so I'm going into level 2 and doing research. So how do we determine like what is factual research? Like what is the source that we need to be looking out for?
Some of the best things are journals, scientific journals and medical journals. So you can just Google for your subject matter and go with the journals and well-established good nonfiction sources like New York Times, Time Magazine, things like that. And then you can take a look at some of the other things that are maybe not so credible but could give you a good laugh.
That's awesome. That is a great tip to know, right? What is one journal that you can recommend that we look into?
Okay, so there's JAMA, J-A-M-A, the Journal of the American Medical Association. And they have both physical health and mental health reports that they do. And the best thing really is that all these reports have an abstract. You don't have to try and get through all the pages, all the charts, all the jargon. Read the abstract, and that'll give you the best information for you to get started. And then you can research more with other books that are like books by Alan Klein, all kinds of books you can find at AATH also have great info.
Noreen, I think AATH website also has a fabulous research tab. Can you talk to us a little bit more about that and what the research team does for AATH?
So the Illuminati people, they're illuminated, not nutty. They go and find the research, they check it out, and they post it on the AATH website. So as members, we can go on there and find research papers that has all the factual stuff, because when you're giving a presentation, what you always want to do is have a resource list. If you write an article, you want to give the editor a resource list because they want to check your work. Don't good sources will not just take your word for it. Well, the Mayo Clinic said this. They don't know exactly where they said and the citation.
These are excellent tips, Noreen. Thank you, Noreen. Wow, that's just another benefit of being an AATH member. You get hands-on research at your fingertips. Good luck with the rest of your research. What's next for you in level 3?
So in level 3, we don't have specifically a project, but we have some really important things that we're going to be reading, things that we're going to be learning about how to bring what we have learned as a CHP out into the public arena. And we can use our certification to get into conferences and other things that are happening where we can share the message message of the not fun, but the importance and necessity of humor and laughter to humans. It's a survival skill that humans have had before we had language. That's how important it is. And even upper primates and rats laugh. So, something to it.
Indeed, something to it. Patricia here says, read the results for yourself so that way you can make sure the summaries are reliable. Indeed. So, yes, always double checking and citing your work. Awesome. Thanks, Patricia. Thank you, Noreen. It's been a pleasure.
Love it. Take care.
Awesome. All right, let's see. All right, this is the man of the hour. This is Mr. Frank Chimdamo.
That's easy for you to say.
Hi, Frank. Say hi, to
how you
everyone.
doing? Hi, everyone.
Yeah, Patricia.
All 8 billion people?
All 8 billion.
You have
and
a lot
more.
of subscribers. Wow.
And more.
Dynamite.
Metaverse.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So Frank here is a newly graduated CHIP,
That's right.
CHP, that stands for Certified Humor Professional.
That's right, yes.
Meaning he's completed all 3 years of Humor Academy.
That's right.
And I am loving his Laugh MD app. So let's take a look at what it does.
All right, then here. Bring your phone over here for a moment.
Okay, let's see.
And let's see which one we can get cooking up first.
Laugh MD. Okay. Kathy Grippy. Woo! This woman is solely responsible for mentoring me in Humor Academy.
And you mentor so many people in life, including me.
So not only is she my laughter buddy, we've gone to each other's laughter clubs on Zoom, but she recruited me for AATH, and here I am.
Yeah, that's right. We did. And was it as yummy as I told you it was going to be?
More.
And
Delicious.
I didn't want to oversell it.
So, and you graduated CHIP last year.
It was last year or the year before, during COVID.
During
so
COVID?
It was a blur.
Okay.
But
all
I'm
blur.
happy to be a CHIP. I love everything I learn every time I come and all the people I get to play with.
I know. And so what has it been like for you as a CHIP in the world?
It gives me more confidence to do what I do.
Okay.
It gives me access to more people who...
Gotta talk to them.
Right. Just to me. So it gives me more confidence to do what I do because I have people to collaborate with now.
Excellent. Yay! All right. So Patricia,
Look at this.
I know Patricia's saying aloha. And a fun fact, are you from Ecuador?
Yes.
Yay! Yeah,
How
Frank.
did anybody know that?
Word gets around.
Good Lord. Wow. What a moose.
So yeah, mucho goose. And Patricia's so excited because we get to show a live demo of your app.
Yes.
Laugh MD. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. All right.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
There's several versions of this.
Let me see.
So this is the one that is used at USC Norris Cancer Facility. So you'll see you can pick from things like sketch comedy or classic TV shows or funny animals.
I'm sorry, Patricia's all backwards. I'm having to figure out the reverse camera, so just bear with.
We'll be backwards in a minute. So
Okay.
if you like funny animals, you gotta love my good friend Grumpy Cat. And Grumpy Cat on a Roomba may be the funniest thing ever seen by humans. Check this out. Grumpy Cat on a Roomba, everybody. Here we go. A cat on a Roomba gets laughs every time, right? Now,
Is that Grumpy Cat's personal Roomba?
that's his personal Roomba. You know, he's got one that he takes out for the weekends. You can also give feedback. So in this case at USC, they wanted to know, did you enjoy the videos? Did the videos help to alleviate your pain? Things like that. At drug and alcohol recovery centers, you can see here, we don't just have the funny videos, but you can actually share things like a message to the staff, for example. You can also see what's happening at the facility. So, hey, well, lunch is at 12 o'clock. Cool. So there's all kinds of things you can do with this. But the central theme is that laughter is the best medicine. And if it is the best medicine, why do we not use it as medicine? Well, now we are. Thank you.
So this app you can customize for any facility,
Yep.
and it has embedded assessments
Yep.
included. Okay, and each patient gets their own tablet. Is that right?
Yes, or we can load the app onto their own devices as well if they like.
Oh, that's available now.
Yes, yes, yes,
Oh,
yes, yes.
awesome.
Contract with the facility. So if you are attending any sort of medical facility, please ask your doctor for LaughMD. There's a really good 2-minute video on the website as well. So when you go to our cool, happy, fun little website, there it is on the LaughMD homepage.
Okay, everyone, type this out, laughmd.com.
Yay!
Patricia, if you're helping me, laughmd.com, put in the comments.
So I'll mute that. There we are. This is us talking to the Surgeon General of the state of California, who said we should start right now. There's 500 studies on this. 500 studies on how laughter is beneficial in the healthcare environment.
Oh, there it is. Oh, awesome, Patricia. Thank
Yay.
you. Laughmd.com.
I've always
Everyone
liked
go to that
Patricia.
site.
Yes.
Everyone needs a Patricia.
Yes. She and I go
She's
way
pretty
back.
handy.
Yeah.
So, what's next? What's the future direction? Where else do you want to take this LaughMD?
We want to take it to UCLA. We want to take it to as many facilities as possible. I started this because my dad, my stepdad, and my youngest brother all passed away in hospitals, and so it's a strong motivation for me to have as many people on Earth as possible utilize laughter as medicine, because it's what everybody knows is true. We should actually start doing it now.
And Kathy, I want to turn to you because you do a lot of work with senior centers.
Yes.
So what's it like when you go inside a senior center? What's on a TV?
Oftentimes there's TV. It depends. If it's a memory care unit, they'll just have something on TV, but nobody's paying attention to it. The volume isn't loud enough. This would be great if they could make it. So in some settings they can see the TV. So a lot of times it's old stuff. It's I Love Lucy shows and things like this. And this would be good. So I will be sharing this with the facilities. Like I think I'll take a few more of Frank's cards.
Yeah, definitely. Download the app on your phones. You can do a live demo. Because
Thank you, Olivia, for sharing that information with me. When we get home, I can start to be more technologically adept.
Okay, you got it.
For being that person.
You're welcome,
And
Kathy.
thank you for doing this so that I could watch in live.
Live. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we just got the comment from Kathy that usually when she visits the senior centers where she's doing her laughter yoga, they've got old TV programs on the show, on the TV, the news, they've got CNN.
Yeah.
So how does your app make a difference?
So I worked in television. I started out at SNL. I worked on Ghostbusters and many other comedy shows. And television is designed to make you nervous, anxious, and stressed, so that when the commercials come on, you'll buy whatever product, antiperspirant or, drugs that they're selling, right? Our television is becoming more and more disparate, more and more segregated, more and more right versus left. And it makes you more and more nervous, anxious, and stressed. That's not what you want in a healing environment, because that's going to promote cortisol and adrenaline, right? With laughter, you're actually promoting endorphins, serotonin, and dopamine, which make you feel less pain. It makes you need less painkillers. It increases your speed of healing. And there's, as we said, 500 studies about this. So do you want something that's going to make you feel worse, or something that's going to make you feel better?
Better, for sure.
Okay, good answer.
Better all the way. So that's
Right.
wonderful that with this tablet or even just downloading on their personal device, they can customize the program they're wanting to watch.
Yes, you
Right?
can watch whatever you want to watch.
Yeah.
If you want to watch Funny Babies or, SNL or Key and Peele or anything you want to watch, it's there. We've got right now about between 6,000 and 8,000 videos up there. So unless you were born yesterday, It's enough videos to last you for the rest of your life.
Patricia's chiming in. She says, so critical. TV is made to make us nervous.
Right.
Right on down to the refresh rate of the screen.
Ooh,
Oh, Patricia.
that was
a
refreshing to me.
good insight.
Yes.
So how do you go about curating the content? How do you go about selecting like what's clean humor?
Well, we have a team of folks. Show you who's on our team. Nobody asked that. So we have Neha Reddy was content curator for both Netflix and Hulu. We have Tyler Kavanaugh Lynch. We have Rocco Polanco, who's now working at Paramount. We've got Zoe Whitaker, who helped curate the content, and they were comedy majors at Emerson College, where I used to teach as well.
So you've got a great team behind you.
We've got a great team behind us.
What a fun job that must be, you know, just finding funny videos to put into the app.
It's their job. I wish I had their job. When I retire, I'm taking their job.
You're the man of the road. You're the face of the company.
Yes, exactly. And clearly we can do better.
Well, thank you, Frank. This has
Thank
been so
you, Olivia.
delightful to sit
Yes.
down with you.
I appreciate it very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you, Patricia. Oh my gosh.
All right.
And yes, Patricia's spreading the word. You know, she is saying this might be good to look into too.
Yes, Nick, this might be good to look into.
Yes, Patricia, spread the word.
Wow.
We need this in school, in senior care centers,
Senior
in
care
hospitals.
centers, not schools, but senior care centers would be great. Yes.
Well, universities, something university students. No?
No.
They don't need humor?
They need humor and lots of cash. You know. I've taught at a lot of universities.
Awesome. Well, thank you again.
Thank
Frank.
you, Olivia.
Appreciate you.
Take care. You too.
All right. Let's see. Bonita. We're on the search for Bonita. Bonita. Bonita.
As much as I used to be, but
Okay. We're in line for Bonita and her puppet. You have found her puppet. All right. This is your book manuscript? Oh my gosh. Are we going to get to do a live reading? All right, let's sit down.
oh no, I wasn't planning.
So this is for you, Patricia, because you've been so awesome and patient and waiting for this. But a speaker's always prepared with her props.
Oh.
So who do we have here, Bonita?
Gertrude, yeah, she's an oldie but a goodie. Be careful what you say. Gertrude was carved by Frank Marshall of Chicago, who made Edgar Bergen's Charlie McCarthy and Mortimer Snerd. Well, but I've outlasted all of them. Yeah. Anyway, so
I know. How do you keep your fresh looking so fresh, Gertrude?
it's called fake photography. I'll turn old cuss like a sailor on here. That's a good thing, I think. But look at you. Look at those funny glasses you're wearing.
You have a funny bonnet. How's that? Do they even still wear bonnets?
My rhythm matches your glasses, see?
Patricia's loving this. Patricia, we want to know, do you have a question for Gertrude?
Because I got an answer.
Yes, Patricia, if you have a burning question for Gertrude, let us know. We'll pop it on the screen. How? She's saying, how are you doing this?
How am I doing what? Oh my, what a big head you have. Yeah, so how old are you, Gertrude? If I told you, I don't know. A stick up my.
Here's a question.
Like that.
How do you live with that stick up your back?
Just stick it to you.
Stick it to you.
How do you live with that hair up your butt? Gertrude said you weren't. That wasn't swearing. Oh, yeah, you're right. That wasn't swearing, but it's not a swear
This
word.
is a PG conference, Gertrude.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just turn the other cheek. And here, see my cheek?
That cheek.
I got 4 cheeks.
So, how many puppets are in your family, Bonita?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Yes, I
Okay.
have some traditional ventriloquial figure. This Gertrude, if she were larger, would be a traditional ventriloquial figure. She is made like one. She really is a mini one because she's got the stick with the controls and all that. And just like the kind that are larger, and Frank Marshall, who made her, made a few of these little ones, and mostly they were guys, Ricky Tick dolls, they called them. So this is a collectible, actually. I've had some people say, "Hey, would you sell her?" And I got her years ago, I think through a connection with a magician in Chicago, because I used to go to the Magic Incorporated magic shop when I visit my sister, but it seems like I saw an ad or something. And anyway, I love having her. I don't normally travel with her because she is a collectible, but she's small, easy to carry, and a big mouth. Oh,
I love it.
I wanted to go up front last night. The reason I use Wild Thing and not you, Gertrude, is because he had a bigger mouth than you. Really? Yeah. Easier to see in the audience. I got nice eyes.
You do have nice eyes. I would say, and you kind of remind me of Pinocchio. Are you related to Pinocchio at all?
Only when I tell a lie. The eyes have it.
This is definitely a collectible. I mean, I can just see the features, the antique handiwork, and then the rickety tick. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. How do you keep her preserved? I mean,
I don't keep her in sunlight normally.
okay, no sunlight for you, Gertrude.
And I keep my foot out of my mouth. How do you keep yourself preserved, Olivia?
Lots of coconut oil. Yeah.
Oh, I knew you were a nut. A coconut.
You're pretty quick on that. I'm impressed, Gertrude.
Click on the trigger. I got a trigger on that stick.
Awesome. So,
Okay, so
what else? Well, I want to know, like, what else are you going to be looking forward to during the conference? We got like what, 2 more days of it?
Well, they get you get speakers and people here. I want to learn how to get laid. I mean, paid to speak. That was a slip of the tongue.
Do you even have a tongue? Say ah.
It's in the roof of my mouth.
Well, hire Bonita. Hire Bonita and Gertrude. They're both available for speaking at your next event.
And MC. And Olivia is a great MC. I love MC. It's one of my favorite things. Hey, can I tell them about my free humor journal?
Please, yes, go for it.
It's got 10 humor prompts, writing prompts to help the fun and funny in your everyday life. And that's free. You go to joy.funandfunnier.com. Joy.funandfunnier.com. You can get the humor journal, and because there's a saying in comedy that truth is funnier than anything you can make up. Isn't that the truth? So you just notice things that happen in your day-to-day life and come up with a humor inventory. Then when it comes time to speak, you can look for anecdotes and put them in there. And look, hey, this is my manuscript for the book I'm working on. Tickle Your Funny Bone.
Tickle Your Funny Bone, coming to bookstore near you. Oh, thank you, Patricia. She just put in the chat here, joyfunandfunnier.com.
Joy.funandfunnier.com. Is it in the chat?
Yeah, it's in the chat. She put it in the screen. We've got an awesome assistant here.
Oh.
Yeah, Patricia's been commenting. You rock, Patricia, and also conversing with Gertrude here. We're all friends in the metaverse. And
it's a small world because I've seen this young lady with the heart-shaped glasses and many Zoom calls, but this weekend this week is the first I've met her in person.
in real life. I
In
know.
real life.
It's so special because it just cements the bond,
Uh-huh.
right? It just like solidifies and cements the bond. And now
You can get Elmer's clues or that. Or rubber cement.
I love you, Gertrude. You're snarky.
Oh, yeah.
All
You
right.
seem too nice to be snarky.
All right. Do you want to say anything else, Gertrude, before we head off?
Remember, keep your sense of humor. New ones are hard to come by.
And what Benita is saying is so true. Like, start writing those humorous moments down so that we always have material when you are getting ready to speak. And Bonita makes a great MC. I mean, who wouldn't want Gertrude and some other fun puppets to open up your next speaking event? Yay!
Yeah, we call MC. She doesn't do it by herself.
Well, hopefully you've enjoyed this behind the scenes tour of AATH. There's more to come. We will be having a fabulous banquet tomorrow evening, and I'll be coming back on live, showcasing everyone. And stay tuned for more. Have a good night.